Welcome back to Southpaw Garage. Today we've got a new vehicle on the channel. We're going to be installing an OEM discrete style dash cam in my mom's Toyota Rav4. This dash cam is from Mangoal. It's the same brand that I installed in my 2019 Silverado in an earlier video. But this kit is the full kit. I only installed the front dash cam on the Silverado, but this kit includes the rear dash cam as well, so that will run to the back of the vehicle. It also includes a GPS module that will track like speed of your vehicle when you're driving and things like that, but we're not going to be installing the GPS for this application. It is very simple. You plug it into the GPS cable from the dash cam, run the cable along the front of the headliner down the A-pillar on passenger side, and then stick the actual GPS module on the dash. But again, not doing that for this application. I did want to provide that information if that's something you're doing for your vehicle. The overall install should be very simple. This is all very plug and play. This will replace the rear view camera cover, and then this is what the rear camera will plug into, and will run the cable on top of the headliner all the way to the back, and then this will mount at the rear glass. And then this is what gets the power to the dash cam. So there's a splitter here for a cable that is up there behind the current cover on the vehicle. So we'll split into that, and then this cable here will plug into the cable from the dash cam itself. So it should be pretty simple. So let's get in the vehicle and get it all installed. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is take off the factory cover. Slides forward on this model. There it goes. That probably felt a lot more violent than it actually was. This piece held in with these clips right here, just had a little bit of trouble getting those off. But yeah, once you get this off, it just slides forward and off of the clips. Right. The connector that we're going to be using is this gray one right here. So we just squeeze the tab and slide that out. Slide it into the connector on the split from the Mangoal dash cam connector harness, and then slide the connector harness into the box. Alright, so now we're going to slide the new cover in place with the dash cam. We're going to connect the wire for the camera itself, and then slide this up. Alright, so that's the main dash cam module installed. Now we're going to see about running the cable for the rear camera. Alright, so what I'm doing now is running the cable for the rear camera. So I figured out kind of where I want the camera in the rear window when I get it mounted. So now I'm just taking the rest of this cable, starting from the back of the vehicle, and tucking it in along the headliner all the way up to the front of the car, and then making sure that the headliner goes back under this rubber seal piece. Like that. Now right here on these corners, it can get a little tricky. Because you've got to work with the headliner, the rubber seal, and the pillar covers. The pillar trim, whatever you want to call it. So I'm just kind of pulling the pillar trim out and letting the cable drop in behind it. Just barely kind of pulling it out just enough that the cable drops in. Okay, so I've ran the cable all the way up. Here's the cable coming in to connect to the harness from the dash cam module here. So now should just be able to tuck this up in here and then put the last piece of the cover on. But before I do that, I just want to make sure that the rear camera in the back gets installed correctly to make sure the video is not upside down. So I'll need to get my mom's phone that I'm actually going to connect to the app and everything for her, and see if we can get this feed checked to make sure everything's looking okay. Alright, so now that we've got the camera installed, we need to connect it to the phone, but first we have to disconnect the phone from the vehicle. So we're going to disconnect this. We're not going to forget it, we're just going to disconnect it, because this way when the car cranks, she gets back in it later, the phone will still automatically reconnect to the vehicle. Alright, and we have to do that because this phone, the camera, the dash cam, uses Wi-Fi, and your device can only be connected to one Wi-Fi network at a time. So it was connected to the CarPlay Wi-Fi for the vehicle, and now we're going to connect it to the camera. Alright, so I'm going to tap Add Camera. So it's installed and it's got power. Now we're going to check Wi-Fi to connect to the Wi-Fi for the camera. So for the camera, we're looking at this Wi-Fi underscore and then a number. That is the identifier. Every number is going to be a little different. Password. Alright, so now we are connected to the dash cam. So now we have the camera is connected here. So we'll access camera. And it's got the covering on it. There we go. So that is the live camera feed right there. Alright, so we got the front camera. This icon right here, this button, switches to the rear camera. It's obviously, it's kind of just hanging there. So I'm going to use this to make sure I have the camera in the correct orientation before I mount it to the rear window. So I'll go ahead and get that taken care of. Right, rear camera is mounted and installed. Ran the cable behind this plastic trim and into the metal back there so that it's actually coming down here inside this grommet and then in here under the head, or above the headliner, technically under the roof of the vehicle. So really clean look there. It'll open and close. There's plenty of cable to do that because it's in the open position now, so should be good to go. Future Jason here. I almost forgot to mention, if you are interested in buying an OEM discrete style dash cam for your vehicle, there will be a link in the description down below, and you can use Southpaw 10 to get 10% off a Mangoal discrete OEM dash cam. Alright, well that's the full install process for the Mangoal OEM-Style discrete dash cam in the Toyota Rav4, including the rear camera. As you saw when we were looking at the app, the cameras are working and functioning. If you're interested in seeing this process for a 2019 or newer Chevy Silverado or a 2023 Chevy Trailblazer, I've got videos on the channel. You can check those out. One will be in each corner here. For now, thanks for watching. This is Southpaw Garage signing out.